Oh na 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 na. Say the way them be left the power to murder, not to say it. Plenty youth they smoke and go mad. Try they not to say be there. The way this mommy they talk, the other mommy not to say be there. The way politics them spoil we try they I say not to say be there. The way my dad they fly plenty, the other part not to say be there. The way this mommy they talk, the other mommy not to say be there. The way them be left the power to murder, not to say there. But not to so be there. 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 Yeah. Pulling back politics, fight each and every day. Not to so we been there. Not to so we been there. DJ box the battle, can get on mine and my brewer. Not to so we been there. Not to so we been there. Put out on board, they travel run, come back and village people not the get chance. Not to so if I the mommy they dance at TikTok and people want talk. Una left and I saw you one day. Green and red been the bind, green and red been the dine. But now not to so it there. When we start the drive, glass teeth they up, the voters they suffer. Not to so for day. Mommy getting artists, the bar getting artists, the other bar getting artists for day. You know for talk through then quick for jail you violate your rights, bro. Not to say I've been there. 2023, I wonder how we are go there. Now before you get job, before somebody say not to say be there. 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 Listen, governor for making investors run away. We for encourage them not to show you been there. Kai Kamara one coach John Kista. Paddy play football sets much not to show you been there. You want talk plenty, you not score plenty. You don't crest not to show Kalom been there. We baby be sad they cheat but not to show a day. I not say not to all been there, not to show be there. But and see God there we must stay like how been there. And now been there we must stay like how been there. The way this mommy they talk, the other mommy not to show be there. The way them be left the power to murder, not to say there. But not to so be there. 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 Y'all not seen a child salon day, not to show me day. The way our salon be there today, not to show you day. Woo! What da? Bojo, Bojo. Crying out, baby. It's your mark. The guy will die, he will smile. Red flag, baby. All day. Woo! Leon, one love. Alright? Take the challenge. Tell man and say not to so for day. Not to so salon for day. Alright?
Alman on the mix.
Favorite rapper, King Boss. The voice of the voiceless. I'm here.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Thank you for watching us. We're back again, 7 o'clock. Today is Sunday. Today is the 23rd of April. It soon will be Christmas. It's not far now. We're already in April. First of all, I want to say thank you very much to everybody online watching us, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, so on and so forth. Thank you all for your cooperation. Thank you for your amazing time spending your Sunday afternoon with us. You know, as usual, you're always here. We are very much grateful. And once again, you're welcome to this platform. Thank you so much. Guys. We've got a very packed show for you today. We've got amazing people we're going to bring on. They're both logging on now. We will introduce them later. As they arrive, we've got Dr. Richard Conte, the one and only. Well, I'll introduce him as soon as he arrives. And also, we've got the wonderful Adams, Adams of the United Kingdom, APC, UK, and my own family, he is. Thank you all for watching. We're very much grateful. Everybody online, please, the best thing you can do for us today is share the live so everybody can join in the conversation. And also, if you got any question for our guest, please just put it on the comment box. We would address them as best as possible. As I always say, thank you all for watching. We're very much grateful. I completely forget. I for speak Creole. Thank you, everybody for watching. We grateful for una for una likes and comments and for joining us. I'm just gonna pass you on to my wonderful comrade, the one and only, no duplicate, any other one a carbon copy, the big man himself, my comrade, my friend, the amazing guy, the wonderful geezer of Southeast London, the one and only Mixer. Ladies and gentlemen, comrade Mixer.
Thank you ever so much, and my dearest co-presenter, Fatia Samora. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, all viewers and listeners. This is the voice of Mixer,
here we are.
APC UK political scribe, APC Diaspora Online TV presenter. Today, April 23rd, 2023, we will continue with the 2023 elections sensitization. The rationale for hosting this event on a weekly basis, which is on Sunday, and to bring to our experts them when they can explain to us about the day-to-day political affairs in our country, and also for can educate every listeners and viewers with regards to what they happen in Sierra Leone, with specific reference to the APC political party, and not only for both the chances of Dr. Samora for winning the 2023 June 24th elections, but also for their viewers them and listeners they see reason for go tell other people who are in different political parties them for can join the APC for the simple fact that waiting they come on this platform now authentic information them. And the presenters then they make sure they conduct a robust research with regards to exactly what they happen at the country and bring them forward to the guest them whilst we wait for the response system. So ladies and gentlemen, with me again, the co-presenter also when Fatia Samora at the pass on the baton, which is the mic to Fatia for introduce with special guest.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Guys, I've got a little bit of cold, so I've got a very crooked voice today. Now I'm gonna introduce to you my personal person. He's not looking at me actually. I'm gonna introduce to you my personal person, a family member, a comrade, a friend, somebody that I grew up with. One of the most amazing guy that I know, a well-learned somebody, is no other, the one and only Adams Bangura. Welcome, Adams. We are so grateful you've been here today. Welcome. Could you tell us something about yourself, Adams?
Thank you very much, Fatia and co. Host Mr. Mixer. Of course, to the viewers out there, thank you for keeping the platform. Mina Comrade Adams Bangura, member of the APC UK and the APC party generally, and the Sierra Leonean.
Thank you, Adams, for such a welcome and introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, Mixer, I'm just going to give a quick shout out to people online watching us from wherever. Let me just acknowledge quite a few people here. Aisatu Kaiko, thank you so much for watching day in, day out. You're here with us. We are very much grateful. We appreciate you. Mary Luke as well, the one and only Mary Luke. Thank you so much, Mary Luke, for watching us. Day in, day out, any time of the day, you're here. Thank you so much for watching us. We're very much grateful. The one and only Delwyn Thomas. Thank you so much for watching from Northern Ireland. Thank you so much, Delwyn. You're always here with us, giving us the support. We are very much grateful. You're welcome to this platform. Also, Joseph Saido Momo, watching from Germany. Thank you so much for watching us, JS. Thank you for giving us the support as usual. We appreciate you. Zainab Sharif Bangura, the one and only Zainab Sharif. No duplicate. Any other one is a carbon copy. Thank you for watching us, Zainab. You're here day as well, Sunday. Whenever day we are here, you're here. And also everybody else online. You know, Mo as well, watching from the wonderful Reading, and that's in Berkshire. Thank you, Mo, for watching us as well. You're here as well, Sunday in and out. Thank you for dedication. Thank you for the love and support. You're all welcome to this platform. Before I move forward and introduce another guest, I just want to make a few announcements. I also want to draw our attention to we're having our inauguration ceremony on the 29th of April. That's next week, Saturday. This is going to take place in London, the Southeast London. I think it's called Asylum Road. Most Sierra Leoneans know where this hall is. So please, guys, join us. We will be online as well with that, so you can be part of it. So that will be on the 29th of April. From 2 o'clock, I think 2 to 10. It will be a great function. And it will be nice for you guys to join us as well. And also the 29th of May, that's like a month or so now. The APC in Belgium, the Diaspora Youth are having a wonderful show of fundraising for a charity in Freetown. If you're able, guys, buy the ticket, join them as well. That will be in Belgium, Brussels. Also, we will be online for that. For those of you who are not able to join them, you can watch that online as well. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, we move. Now I introduce to you our second guest. He just joined us. This man I'm going to introduce is an amazing guy, a fantastic guy, wonderful father, brother, and a friend, and a comrade. He is a former aspirant for the presidential post. He's a great friend to the APC. He's a former minister as well in the Anas Koroma era, a top class. He held a top class position. It's no other, the one and only Mr. Dr. Richard Conte. Drum roll. Welcome, Doctor. How are you, Mr. Conte? How are you?
I'm fine.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much. Pleasure's mine.
Yeah. Do you want to just give us a little introduction about yourself, just in case I forget to say anything?
Yeah, I am Dr. Richard Conte, Sierra Leonean, former flag bearer aspirant, former Deputy Minister of Finance and Economic Development, former Deputy Minister of Trade and Industry, former Chief of Staff in the Office of the President.
Ah, well, you don't cover everything. That's it. Guys, when I see the man in Postway, also, he's a learned individual. So he's got everything that you need to know. He'll be answering your question as best as possible. Okay, now we move. So we're going to start the show. Mixer, is there anything you want to put to one of our guests first so they can address it?
Yeah, definitely. Welcome to Experts Them, Dr. Richard Conte and Comrade Dams Bangura. And they go straight away to Comrade Dr. Richard Conte. The rationale for conducting this event on a weekly basis now for sensitize and educate the viewers them as well as the listeners them about what they happen in our political party, also in the country. And not only to boost the chances of Dr. Samura of winning the June 24th elections, but also for ensure, say, the voters them, the electorate, they see reason for can join the APC political party and then go vote the election day. So now, before ever I ask you the first question, we're very important related to the trend of communication in our country. Can you please tell we what's your current position that the APC with relation to the elections, please?
Well, being an active member of the Dr. Samura Kamara campaign team, the deputy the flag bearer running mate, Chairman Ramadan Majua on the Elections Management Committee, and also on the Polling Agents and Collation Committee, and the actively lead the party in representation at the PPLC.
Oh,
that the political parties lead.
Congratulations. Congrats. The reason what to make I ask you for make you tell viewers and listeners about your current position in the APC with regards to the elections, simply because this platform no want for ask any question when not related to somebody in position, where they out of context. And that's the only reason why make us accept the premise for let everybody know waiting at Dr. Richard Conte in current position at the APC with regards to the election. Now I'll go straight away. On the 17th of April, which is this past Monday, the APC political party will conduct the internal elections then for parliamentarians, mayoral, district chairman, councils, and councillors then. Waiting exactly you they tell Vias them with regards to the outcome and the next stage of the electioneering process, which is the assessment. Because right now, as things that they unfold, a lot of people are confused. People don't know what they happen. So man, they tell you, say the party tell and say now 40% for the primary elections, which we don't pass. Now the next stage now 60%. How you feel say the party they go about that process? You go able for educate Vias them about that, please?
I don't think so. I'm not directly involved in that process.
Okay.
But let me understand that the voting will take place in various wards or constituencies and districts. Now for the possible where they now for the 40%.
Oh God.
Account for 40% of the total score where the person will get to make it their award and the symbol. The party get to put in place an awards symbol awards committee where you get for further review the various candidates and look at a lot of other variables. Now they then go check whether this person here he qualify, if they don't resign within 1 year or not, now really a member of the party. And because we constitution also gets requirements in terms of the duration where you for don't serve in the party for make you qualify for serve for get with symbol. So they need for check of all of these variables plus then therefore also try for be sure say the person who they really put forward like the best person in terms of being able to mobilize the base for that we get the votes so we need, but also for make we ensure that this person will represent we adequately in the parliament. So in a range of variables we will get for take into consideration before they reach that decision. I think say that I expect say this committee will do.
Thank you ever so much. So to via step, when I just don't listen to waiting, comrade Dr. Richard Conte just don't explain that. So there's no guarantee for anybody we don't win the first stage of the election. There's no guarantee for that person. Let's say the APC symbol. Go straight away. Okay. I'll go straight away to comrade Adams. Okay, you hear me now? Can you hear me now? You hear me? You hear me clearly? You hear me now? It's clear now?
Is the connection in Freetown? We always have a
connection, yeah.
Okay, whilst Dr. Richard Conte is sort out the teething problem we have, we move to you, Adams.
Yeah, definitely. And that one goes through. Are you okay, doctor? If I log out and rejoin again, according to the technician. Good, thank you. So I'm going straight away to Comrade Adams. Comrade Adams, in the first place, I want to congratulate you for telling you, say, you are a winner, you are a fighter, you are a political analyst in the APC. A well familiar face, you've been on kind of this platform on several occasions, but one of the last way you come on at this platform that for can market yourself. Today, you care for can discuss political issues them were related to the elections, mainly the elections. And you don't be part of this team will go vie for symbol as alone in 2017. You know the process. And at the exact stage, now they will do so right now. Although in 2017, we'll not been go through the first stage where they go past today, where they go past the 17th of April. Now, you're able to tell various steps exactly what in your experience with regards to this day, because we want to know how the selection, the consultation, the assessment, they take place where there will be no bias, regardless the outcome of the first results on the 17th of April.
Thank you, Comrade Mixer. I want to take this opportunity for tell Dr. Richard Conte thank you for the opportunity that we the co-share this platform this evening. Now straight to your question as to somebody way be done vie for symbol in 2017. I think then 10 and there we on process at the time. It was the mood where then began to like gauge the mood, the community mood, or the constituency mood for see who was by then the most popular candidate. And then we been get interview stages where the party being set a group of panels we been get for go now each constituency for go interview aspirant. And then from there they will get for grade on us to who that come force and all that. And then before finally the party being get for take the decision. So by that I mean the constituency we get for do ranking, you know, where it's something similar to what is happening now. Only that then you do not be vote. The constituency we get for do like their own internal ranking, where you call it somehow it was a vote by their own estimation at the time. And then the party being get for eventually, you know, take the final decision as to whether the things then go award the symbol to. This one now, this time around, it is reflective of we new party constitution, we 2022 constitution. It is reflective of that the constituency then get for votes for we people we want for vie for symbol through an internal party elections management system. They don't vote for them people there. As Dr. Conte said, the first phase 40% grading. Out of that 40% day, I think say then from there the party get forget their own other mechanisms where I am pretty sure they will put in their internal criteria for ensure say the people that with their award symbols to and they meet the process of fit and proper person test and pass that one day before then go get for award them symbols. But I think say by and large, waiting me go one for say here and that. Whatever it is, we get for happen within the 60%, we have to ensure that it is reflective of the views of the people. The reason for that, the electoral system has changed in Sierra Leone. Now PR system we get. It's not as before when I've been forced past the poll system, but this one it's completely different. What in that mean? It means directly now party na for make a decision on the people and get for vote. And now by how the people then vote, the driver to which the people then vote now Ingo get forgive the party now standing there for make we know say it is reflective of the will of the people the will of the people. And also with also need for me to make sure say we get representative then we genuinely we go able to do justice to the party in the parliament, because that's the most important thing. And it is not just for make we get people and go in the parliament, but now for more we get people that we go stand the test of time. When the party need them for stand the test of time, we need people that we for able articulate the issues, for able to take, you know, issues where beneficial to their people, for able to articulate them at the well of parliament and ensure say they do justice to the party and to Sierra Leone by at large. So that's the most important thing, because the number can be there, but if the number is not reflective of what is expected, then I mean we not do justice to the party in no way. So there are areas where I think say you will compromise, but parliament surely is not one of those areas where that you can compromise on. We'll make sure say we send people in their way they really worth going there to represent us.
Thank you ever so much, Comrade Adams. Thank you for that valuable explanation. Now I'll go straight away to Comrade Dr. Richard Conte again. The reason we to make Adi refer this question to round. Now, because Dr. Richard Conte, you hear me now, sir?
I hear you now, yes.
Perfect. You made mention, say, the party after the 40%, the internal elections, they therefore go do the assessment. And when they do the assessment, they therefore think about integrity, about loyalty, they therefore think about so many factors. You're able to tell viewers them if the party gets any method as to how they conduct this assessment, because people in the fear say everything will be done at the party office. Now they do the assessment, now they able for evaluate, for me they know the person will get a large following, will get popularity, what the people able for accept. I go on for make it tell us more about that, please.
Thank you very much. I want to make, say we party get structures.
Exactly.
We also get stakeholders all over the country. We party get country, and we party get your own internal to assess the viability of any candidate. And definitely they will do some research on various candidates for being for conclusion. But more importantly, we get the constitution, we get the national constitution, and both of these documents then get the requirements for make person qualify for various positions. So the first thing we then get for doing and for avoid a situation where we will put forward a candidate only. For example, if they say the person if they're not for don't convict of a criminal offense with the border on, then we put forward get a criminal a conviction with the border on corruption, then naturally then we'll disqualify them and we don't get an advantage to the opponent. If they don't say the person for be X number of years, if we go get somebody with less than 21 years and he won't be member of parliament, it could be a problem, not go qualify. If they say internally if we say the person for don't resign for 6 months or 1 year, as the case may be, and then if that's not happen, it could be a basis for a legal challenge. If they say the person for don't be a member of the party for 5 years or 2 years, as the case may be, and the person not gets that requirement, it could be a basis for. So they go for check on all of these variables for ensuring the people then qualify. After that, they get for look at the quality of the candidate.
Good.
This candidate here, he will the votes in a PR system. If a ticker box there say yes, the next day, this candidate here, he going to go to parliament and defend we well, articulate the issue well. Don't underestimate the role of parliamentarians. But I'm sure in this last dispensation, we all don't see say not get the right caliber of parliamentarians. You can undermine party so seriously. So I believe say we'll get for look at that to ensure say we get an even more vibrant representation, especially when we believe say we go win parliament, we win the speakership and win the executive government. We want to ensure say we deliver this country, which this country they expect from the APC.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Conte. So we move on to the next question.
Yeah. Now I go straight away to Comrade Adams. Comrade Adams, they talk about the history of the diaspora 6th region without mentioning your name and the likes of we late brother, we comrade, when a late lawyer Abes Kamara of blessed memory. I remember years back, when I be the right to communicate, and me and you don't serve that the APC UK and I platform for write the bylaws of the constitution. Now, we don't get with executive in the 6th region. What exactly you think say the role of the diaspora membership therefore be towards 2023 June 24th election in Sierra Leone? What's advice you get for the people?
Thank you, Mixer.
Yeah,
I think for the most part, we can underestimate the strength of the diaspora within ourselves. And again, I say this with respect. Now, we the diaspora, the most time we can underestimate the strength where they come with when they get to do with the national politics. It took us years back and forth for make finally the party able for give we the blessing for more become a 6th region. Waiting this 6th region mean? It means say not just a region on paper. It gets a whole lot of things where it come with where we as diaspora for able for honest for bringing can to the party. And one of which is we own local constituencies and what they represent. And some of us, now the diaspora, not to know the happen at the area the way we come out without our input. And which is why when we talk about symbol award, we are very, very much concerned, because I want to make sure say this time around, the person they represent me in a parliament, they do justice to my constituency, because my constituency suffer that the last representation, where unfortunately some of we get member we go represent we not a single time may ever see me member of parliament talk, move on any motion, or say anything in last 5 years though. So I am concerned. That comes with the strength where the diaspora they come. How do we ensure that we get a proper representation from the angle of the 6th region? And for MEC, we ensure, say, the diaspora, we get people who are not too famous. What did we do? How we go able for ensure, say, them people there, and they become of great support to the party. We will go out and look out for them. We'll make sure, say, them people are go present them, help for market them to the party, and then constituents and for make them do justice to the party. In terms of also resources, for Ghana resources, the 6th region, that is the primary role of the 6th region for act as the machinery, way for mediate or for coordinate between the various branches of the diaspora. You know, and it is also my hope that we go able to get people with and then at the various branches for make them give them blessing and the support to the 6th region, for make them support the current executive and the 6th region for make the 6th region work. Because if the 6th region fail, then obviously the diaspora, it will become a problem. I know we say the old diaspora will fail, but it will be difficult to make the leadership of the party for listen to we in terms of anything where we need. And now coordination day, as I say, a day to the various branch leaders, especially the 2 major branches, America and the UK. Now then go make sure say a right for make we get them right, you know, because and that is one of the reasons why some of we at the last election will be coming for leadership position. We not been going at the diaspora because we be not say the diaspora in success one, it's all dependent on the success of the various branches and the support they will then go get. So I want to encourage that we, the diaspora and the various branches, we give the support, because not only with that strength, when we speak as one, now the whole of the diaspora, you get a body who's responsible to advocate for and behalf of all of us. Go make we go able to succeed, and we go able to give the party the support where the party need. But right now, I know see there is a whole lot of challenges. The 6th region is relatively a new baby. They have to try for making them get onto their feet. And most of the people are where they I would say just about every single one of them, they are new. They are new from the chairman down. They are new when you get to do with the diaspora, because some of we be done the fight back and forth all this while. I not see phases and they within the diaspora executive. So you got to take them time for make their land get up to speed for give the support to the party where the party need. But it comes with a whole lot of work, not to just for talk. And then with regards to the support, forget the party, the support where the party need back home. I want to say we all need for me to come on board. This election, not to just an ordinary election. You're dealing with an incumbent who's desperate for re-election. And by that, we don't see all of the marriages of inconvenience where they tie here and there just to make sure they get up. And the people of Sierra Leone, they genuinely want to change. And that change, not only through an APC government led by Dr. Samuel Kamara, able to bring them come. But that again, we know we forget ordinarily. But we all come together collectively. We harness the very best within we for more make sure say we deliver for Sierra Leone and the people of Sierra Leone. So and the diaspora is a pivotal part for make sure say we get that done.
Okay, thank you, Adams.
Yeah, thank you.
Mixer, you get follow-up question for her?
Yeah, definitely. No, it's not a follow-up question. I just want to bring to the attention of the various listeners and also to Adams, because it take a couple of time where Adams not kind of the platform. Adams, you just made mention about the one CMAS with regards to the elections right now. I just want to bring to the attention to everybody say this platform, whether the APC Diaspora Online TV, don't create a massive impact towards the party. We don't bring in people in Aya who don't educate and guide the secretariat and also the publicity secretary with regards to the vetting for allow people who come out from the diaspora to one scene for them participate in mainstream politics. That one they don't go successfully. We don't see a huge number of people who come out of the diaspora where they go vet, they allow them for participate because they know one scene matter. So that is a big kudos for this platform. And that's now one of the greatest impact to this platform they'll ever create towards this election. So thanks everyone. Thanks very much to everyone who participates into that. And I just want to bring that to you, Adams, to make you understand, say, now the party don't embrace the diasporas them with one CMAS them, because we don't sensitize them, we don't educate them about the vetting, they don't go through the robust recruitment process for made them vet them around, especially those with BRP. They make sure, say, they are not dual citizens. So that they don't manifest itself on the 17th of April, we don't pass through. So kudos to everyone. Over to you, Fatia, and bring it back.
I'm sorry, Mixer, if I may.
Okay, go ahead.
I think in support of what you say, again, we talk about the strength of the diaspora, isn't it?
Yeah, that's correct.
Now, the fight to the don't go fight, so it's a 40% threshold.
Yes,
60% a day to the party leadership now. So this is where the strength of the diaspora comes in. For ensure, say, then candidates and those that don't cross this 40% threshold, you know, that then will get for meet the fit and proper person test. And if they do, for ensure, say, they are given that opportunity for representing people. Now, there's the strength of the diaspora coming. But if people want to go individually, or say, I want to go because now England are come on, America come on, just by that alone, you don't stand much of an opportunity. But if you get the whole structure of the diaspora, we're talking of the 6th region. You get the whole structure of the 6th region behind your candidacy, and I think you stand a better opportunity of being considered by the leadership of the party. Because at NAC level now, you get a representation day when at the diaspora regional chairman, who's also a NAC member, and then you also get non-executive members who are also part of that NAC structure. So all of that we get for ensuring we harness their opportunities in it. But again, it comes with strength.
Yeah. It comes with strength, and the only way to achieve that is about, because you don't make mention, say, most of the executive and members that are the diaspora, they are newcomers in politics. We all know that one day. And some of we and you, for example, don't deal in politics for long. So this is our position for ensuring we guide and provide with service, not even waiting for them, but we approach them and tell them, say, now we're not the executive positions, but we want to make sure, say, we do A, B, and C for the party, for ensuring we get them right, the leadership gets them right. This is our role to play. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Adams. Thank you, Comrade Mixer. This other question is for you, Dr. Conte. Then release the reports on the nationwide protest. Okay, I think we've lost him. Oh, he's somewhere there. Oh, he's here. He hasn't gone anywhere. That was my mistake. Dr. Richard Conte, this question is for you. Then release the report on the nationwide protest for the 8th to the 10th of August. We all know that in a flood report, there are so many discrepancies on that report, so many things that didn't even happen. There is so much question that lies with that report. Are you feel say we as the APC party and as the people of Sierra Leone really should receive this report and review it? And what we could do as well for basically what we're going to do to put a stop, we're not going to put a stop to it, but for we to get the message out to the people, say, this report is a flawed report. It's got so much discrepancy. There's so much question hasn't been answered. And there's so much false allegation to this. What in we as a party, who step you feel before take as the APC party for try to put things in place for basically not cancel, but counter thing with this report?
Maybe don't make a statement after the incidents of August 10 last year. And I make my position very clear. And I put blame on the police. I said they were high-handed and they not handle the whole exercise professionally, and that contributes to the escalation of conflict and will lead to those deaths. That is my position. That is my opinion. I hold that view. I also don't express on multiple occasions, say I don't get any confidence in the composition of that commission. The composition one way na government functionaries now they then put inside the commission, and naturally what you they expect from them, therefore now for issue a report will go be favorable to the government. We hire them for do the dirty job for them. My advice to the APC now that no waste to energy on that. Maybe a statement for just report in its entirety go in order. But beyond that, I don't also do on record, but say the day of reckoning shall come. And on that day, anybody will bear greatest responsibility for gross violations of fundamental human rights, for killings, extrajudicial killings. Anybody will be responsible for that. The due process will take course. The law will take in course. Then go a forensic investigation into all of those deaths from Tonko Limba to Penguia, to Makeni, to Pademba Road, to Tombo, you name them. And we might even want to go back to other issues. But the important thing is that if we want to stop impunity, that's Sierra Leone, then we get for make sure we set examples. For those exceptional circumstances where people use exceptional force on defenseless civilians and kill them, take away their lives, nothing not come out of that, not even a thorough independent investigation. I think say the lives of those people not forever go in vain, and posterity will not judge us rightly if we not correct that. So me believe say you no need for worry. Now then get in government, and then set up the commission, and then write their reports. Fine. But that report not stop any other government from investigating the matter and get to the heart of it. I mean, when you look at the whole with Germany and the Israelites, the whole issue around the Holocaust and blah, 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 50, 60, 70 years later, those issues are now being investigated. People are brought to book. We see what's happening in Ukraine. We see how they're doing that. A sitting president of Russia, great superpower. They indict and not to any country in a free for go. With the America, great man, Trump, where they feel say he do one or two things where no for the provisions of the laws of particular states or the federal government of America, then the whole account to book. Nobody is above the law. And so me believe say at the appropriate time, when the day of reckoning comes, we ensure say people then get a day in court and get the opportunity for defend themselves. I feel say that is fair enough, and I believe it shall happen on that day when that day comes.
Thank you very much, Comrade Adams. You want give me your take on this issue, please?
Yeah, thank you. I just piggyback from what Dr. Conte just said. That of course we knew the whole process right from the beginning was going to be a flood report anyway, because when the incident happened, instead of the president and his administration for making them look at what are the real causes, what are the concerns of the people, we make people come out, fingers were being pointed at the opposition. So just as the same way as the Pademba Road killings, people will strike inside prisons, then go and kill them, then they turn against in our opposition. And even in their own internal reports, in their own internal findings, up to this day, that report has not been made public, the Pademba Road, because they know what exactly happened and what led to the internal strike will be happening on the Pademba Road. But because they therefore indict themselves, they did not make it public. And then come to the August 8 and 10 demonstration. Of course, we hear the president in the first speech where he gave about crushing them hard, begin to point fingers at the opposition, how they were financed, how the whole thing happened. And then subsequently, he commissioned a report, set up a committee for make them investigate. What do you expect? It is just very obvious that say they're not going to make the part in what for don't agree. The part don't talk in at this. So we need to find reasons somewhere to justify what in the part we don't talk and other than the part we don't put. So in a subtle way, what in and do? They say, well, the hierarchy of the party don't not mix so, but some way, somehow, you know, some other supporters within the party who are affiliates or members of the party they are. Then you turn around, unfortunately, including lawyers who are APC members. They were indicted. But however, the most unfortunate thing, there is a cardinal principle in law. The lawyers will tell you where it's a universal right. Anyway, they tell you, it's a legal maxim. It's a odi ultram patem, meaning here from the other side. When I don't accuse people, when I put the evidence away, when I get before them, make themselves, you know, explain themselves. Now, they were not invited. They were not invited. But guess what happened? At this same commission, this same panel, you got very senior legal people in, supposedly, that beseech they know what's in the law mean as a cardinal natural rule of justice that you must hear from the other side. No, they went ahead and indicted them. And then, in another way, a sitting government minister who was given more than once, twice, 3 or how many opportunities for me them go a reformer. Disrespectfully, he did not attend. Well, now he is out there justifying himself that he was never invited. But however, he did receive a phone call. But at the end of the conclusion of the findings, he was never found guilty anyway of anything, other than the fact that say, he was being disrespectful. But meanwhile, there are very, very much incriminatory evidence out in public when this person was seen on the broad daylight in the lead marshals, military personnel, go point to point on extrajudicial killings. The video evidence are out there. Now, been the evidence this one and say them for go put. Now, the reports not come say, in spite of all of the evidences and the facts we get against this person, it still gets a case for answer. They say they don't find anything against them. But meanwhile, passive opposition supporters who were never invited to the committee were at the same instance indicted. So that they tell you, say, the whole thing was premised on finding the APC party guilty one way or another, or their supporters. But like Doc said, no matter how long it takes, justice will be done, and it will be seen to be done at some point, you know, in our lives. And we pray that God will keep us all for make we see that. We don't see that in the days of Yahya Jammeh at the Gambia. He was president for close to 2 decades at the Gambia. A lot of people did so many atrocious things against the people of Gambia. They thought they were going to get away with it. But somehow, some of them, they are now answering for them their crimes in the where they don't commit, including the former interior minister, who very recently has been indicted. So Sierra Leone will be no exception to that. So many people feel, say, because now you party in the power, you can do and get away with just about anything. Well, for the immediate run, you would, because now they're in power. But when power changes hand, you know, we will commission all of that. And some of us will pull through that. Because the reason for that is that for what we ensure, say, even with us as APC coming to power, where we know, say, every Sierra Leonean, you know, should be treated equally within the law. That we must not abrogate anything and treat people the one kind we see because now we didn't have power, we'll just do something and get away with it. No. That level of impunity needs to stop. And somebody get for stand up and say, it's about time we'll cut the chase. So we'll be patient. We'll be patient enough. And
thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much, Comrade Adams. Doctor, I just want to let you answer a few of the questions online for us, please, if you don't mind. I'm just going to read few questions that we've got. I'm just going to start. If we can just spend a few seconds in each one, just an overview. For example, I've got what is it? Good evening. Where is it? Oh, it's disappeared. I'll find it. Don't worry. I've got this question online as well. This one is from Delwyn. The question is Delwyn Thomas from Ireland. It said, Is this not the problem where we have active member of the Samura Kamara campaign team, not the APC campaign team? Can we have two campaign team running simultaneously?
Yeah, ask all the questions I will answer.
Okay, this is one of the questions. Should I read it again? Make her read them again, please.
No,
Go to the next one. Go to the next one.
Oh, the next one. Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed that part.
Okay.
I've got another one from Mary Luke. She said, what is the two campaign team? That's a question mark. I do not understand. That's the next one. And another one again from Delwyn Thomas. It said, who are the members of the award symbol committee? Who are they? It's a question mark. And also, I think I've got a few here again. Let me just keep going down. Greetings. And another one again from Delwyn Thomas. We are in a campaign mode for the election in less than 65 days. What has been the impact of the SLPP NGC alliance onto our election chance? That's another one, chances. And the last one as well is from Joseph. He says, how ready are we for June 2023? Those are the questions we have for you, sir.
How ready are we?
Yes, indeed, how ready for June 2023?
Yeah,
that's one of the questions.
Thank you very much. The first question say talk about two teams. I'm not aware of two teams. I know say there is a campaign team, an APC campaign team, and the leader of the campaign now Matthew Wilson Kamara. Now with presidential candidates. Now everybody they fight for ensure say he become the next president. So it is not really Dr. Samura Kamara having his own campaign team, and then the party gets its own campaign team. However, it is true that like any other presidential campaign, President Kamara, President to-be, Samura Kamara don't appoint a campaign manager. And naturally, the campaign manager self get around them, a group of people left for assist doing work. That's it. But we don't try as much as possible for integrate the party structure, the Dr. Samura Kamara original campaign structure. You will see, say, when he appoints the national campaign manager, when NAC, they get for approve, then even the one way in be informer campaign manager when I last announced for the car, now only a deputy campaign manager responsible for the Western area. So you see, they don't try as much as possible for integrate the Samura Kamara campaign team with the party structure for ensure say we get synergy. You also see say most of the committees we then set up, the leadership, those campaign committees are all provided by the party. So really, that is like the structure. So it's not like a parallel structure in place. However, we therefore also say naturally as a flag bearer, as the president, you also get the team where you're more comfortable with, where they work with more closely. That is natural. I don't think so. We therefore read too much into that. The important thing is that all of us are on standby, ready to help, and will contribute in the various ways. Quite unlike previous elections where we get dissenting views, may not hear of any, and we all they're on board fully for support and ensure victory for the APC to extent possible. They say, who are the members of the Symbol Award Committee? I don't know the members, but I would assume that they are coming from the NAC. What is the impact of the NGC SLPP alliance? It's very significant, but I believe we can counter them with appropriate strategies, because the NGC is divided, and the NGC get other strong people, them like the former chairman and leader of the party, we left Ide, the former publicity secretary, and so many others, strong regional executives and national executives that we left the NGC when they float right now. And I believe say the APC can take to advantage. Strong woman like the Unity Party, to make Claudia School, where I believe say the party can reach out to. We get the PMDC, under the leadership of Dr. Charles Magai, and the chairman of the party, Songa. You see, so we can get then right, we can get Claudius Cole, we can get Pierre, we can get Charles Magai, we can get Songa, and the range other people from other parties will share the progressive agenda of the All People's Congress Party, and we can project. And we also get a strong base at the Southeast, so we therefore quickly try to organize, because me believe say this fete better. They will for better because they I believe say the SLPP they try for block, make APC not enter at all, and then they use intimidation and all types of tactics. We all know of recent when we remember na constituency 6, na Jojo Palema to be specific, they attack them, they wound them, they report that post nothing not happen. Now the sad thing is that they so intimidate to people that for make them free, they will say, okay, now they join SLPP, just better get their freedom, not necessarily because they really mean for joining. I mean, the suppression don't become too much. So I think say APC we need to go more heavily into the Southeast and try to see how we can neutralize whatever I did. The whole issue, I'm not convinced, say, my good friend, Kanda Yumkela, will be as influential in this election as he been be. I feel so. I think, say, he don't lose moral high ground where he been getting in 2018 for that the greatest influence. So yes, it's good that then I think say the exact word effect, but the combined influence of the Victor Foes, the Kande Yunkelas, the Alpha Khans, it can be massive. And we therefore take quick, deliberate steps for try for neutralize them. How ready are we for the elections? I believe say now work in progress. We don't get to a situation where there's a deliberate attempt for stifle the party in efforts at galvanizing the base, at campaign, at reaching out, because of the legal issues around the leader, where they continue every week. You get for going to court for 2-3 days, and therefore they really get the time to really go out fully and do the campaign. It's supposed to be whilst at the same time we see the incumbent. It's all over the place. It's all over the place at campaigning and using, I believe, state resources because they use police money, they use army money, they use government vehicles, and I believe that government fuel they use, and only God knows about the money. But no more say they don't print new money, they still use the old one. So right now, we don't even know how much money in circulation in this country. Let God save this country. So we have all of this happening. So there's no level playing field. It's a very difficult situation for the EPC. And I believe, say, we therefore just assume, say, we need for catch up. We need for really catch up. We need for really get out of cocoons and really come together and work on only a united APC working in unity will challenge the wire and win. And I think, say, we still get a lot for do in that direction for ensure, say, everybody is fully on board and we create this space for make everybody feel itself a part of the structure where we need to move forward.
Okay, thank you very much, Comrade. Mixer.
Thank you so much, Comrade Dr. Richard Conte. This question will go back straight to you because you just don't highlight few issues that with regards to the Southeast, and that na your main focus for today. The reason being is you na the unifier, as everybody they call in a salon say, Dr. Richard Conte is the unifier. You go one for 10 viewers and listeners say, now because they not lock parliament it, that make the APC will not plan it already for penetrate that the Southeast. Because when you watch how the trend of elections, they go right down as Sierra Leone, the SLPP, the NEPA enter now, we on comfort zone them, especially the Northwest. Right? So, but we not able for penetrate today that the Southeast, but we get the confidence. And we don't want no own goal again that this party has, simply because we NEPA attack them. Right? So you go able for tell me what strategy or how would they able for penetrate Yanda without no fear?
Well, Mixer, I don't think say it helpful for talk strategy.
Okay.
This platform for obvious reasons. But or just state say we don't they enter in a subtle way, but I believe it will be a bit more aggressive in terms of how we penetrate the Southeast. We get for so hunger.
Good.
We want them so badly, and people are for feel not believe that we don't do a better job at ensuring people they feel we. And these questions because the people not they feel the hunger, not they feel the test, feel the zest in we. But so we really want to believe when we get meetings in this coming week, we will really try for drive home the fact say if we've been in slumber, we wake up and stand up and move and ensure say we cover the ground, your loss so far, and ensure say we catch up. So that I think we care for ensure that will not allow the legal issues around the leader for stifle the party as a whole. I think we agree on something where the campaign will go on. The leader will join we at any point in time where you get chance for join we, but the campaign will go on. And I think that for be the focus going forward.
But again, just clear this point here for me, sir. Is it because of the fear factor and income risk of the APC gets in this campaign for penetrate the Southeast? Because if Parliament not lock, then the afraid say the police then they take advantage over the situation. Is it a fear factor?
Well, we're not afraid. Me not afraid.
Exactly, because you don't prove you're not afraid. You enter the way the campaign. We see that.
The term where 2018, 2019, where the Southeast is no-go area. Southeast. And from that time, are they in and out, in and out, in and out? Yeah, they attacked me a few times, but sort yourself out.
Yeah, we see that.
Not a problem. And I don't believe say we for allow make anybody redefine the borders of this country.
Thank you.
One. And nobody not for say you can go here, not for go here. No. If they can come to the north and the west and campaign, why would not for go to the south and the east?
We need for.
I mean, the ones the back on my locking area. We all get that capacity. If not the one for results too, I believe that the APC get the capacity for lock up the north and the west. Still I'm up. No exception they can do. So that they want. But I don't think say helpful. We for APC for able to go to the south east and campaign, SLPP for come to the north and the west and campaign on here. Let we campaign on the issues. Let we campaign on the reality at the ground. Let we look at what the SLPP say that they do, what they don't do. Let we look at the state of affairs in the country generally. And we get so many indicators where they point to the fact say SLPP are a failed government. And because they are a failed government, they forgo. And we for replace them with the government, we get the experience, we get the capacity, we get the tenacity, we get the zeal, we get the willingness.
Yes.
Make a positive change in the lives of the people. And I believe say the APC is ready under the leadership of Dr. Samura Wilson Kamara for rescue this country and put this country back on the right trajectory for sustainable peace and development. We didn't miss her. And I think so right now, as I talk to now, so I get from the house 5 people them from the east, with them brutalized. They run away. They don't get 2 days they sleep in the streets. I hear about that. I call them, take their car with them yours. And they take care of them now. How long will they on that? The other day they called me from Balema in constituency 6. One young guy. Then brutalized that they try for see I can rescue. Today from constituency 9, one with Charlie, they brutalized. You know, we know the issue of Satalamin from constituency 2, constituency 1 or 2. Kaila. Then people be rape them and in the language. You know, these things cannot be allowed to continue. It is wrong. And I believe say the APC stand up for these people. But thank God we are galvanizing. I talked this afternoon with the leader of the woman them. They're ready for come to the aid of them people. So I talk, you know, we get the former ministers, their wives, and parliamentarians, their wives. They said we don't come together to get a group of the call planets. Just said they galvanize for how we can help. But more importantly, we get for the campaign and we get for hit the airwaves from an international community. Better understand, say, waiting they happen so wrong. with democracy in Sierra Leone, I believe say you don't get to a level where we not for the allow this SLPP for the get away with these types of things with reckless impunity. I think it's wrong, and I believe say as a party we get for stand firm for resistance. And now we for resistance. And now they for no say.
Yes.
And now they for say we not get for taker. Me, I know the complaint.
Good.
I make we go to convention where they beat me abia. However, they are not care. Understand it?
Yes.
Me, I know the complaint. But I will learn lesson. Next time, it will be.
Yeah.
Understand it? So I believe say we don't learn with lesson from 2018.
Yes.
We not force it again for people go begin cry. No. I don't believe it. Me, I know the petition. If me and person will go into a contest, whichever means he use for beat me, if he beats me, I the congratulator. You do well. Because don't be time in hand. Maybe say not do the same. So we will learn with lesson from that. But if say APC, we for learn lessons from 2018.
Yes.
For ensure say we will not get a repeat of 2018.
Exactly.
To what extent we don't learn, I'm not too sure. But I believe say we still get room for learning at fast for ensure say we will not get a repeat of 2018.
It's absolutely necessary. Wait till you say anyway. So we get for learn and move on. Adams, you get anything for say to that particular question regarding the Southeastern end?
Well, before anything, I just want for personally on behalf of so many of we the party for say a personal thank you to Dr. Richard Conte for the leadership where it don't show Nana end day. This not to the first time when we supporters that don't come on the attack day and they don't shoulder that responsibility day and provide a shoulder for them that they are not being abandoned by the party leadership. You know, because to say the truth, the challenge where we they get now, and this is not a precursor to waiting the SLPP plan for them. Now that they lock the area, then they kind of we own area, then they continue to make inroads, then they sue for Canada inside through intimidation and whichever violence means we the one for come with. So in other words, what are the types here? If we allow them get away with them on the day of election, what them go do? They will set confusion that we on side, allow them people and for vote freely, and then begin for say, well, you under confusion be the under, then void. You under confusion be the under, then void. Then count the unit. No. We need for sure say we are up to the very challenge where they pose to it. And again, of course, Doc don't say he will not discuss certain aspects of their strategy where the party they employ in the year. And we, of course, we get for respect, you know. But also, what we need for do as a party, we need for more people in and not end it. Because make no mistake, we get supporters in there. At the last elections, some of we will be going about. It was my very first time for going about. The amount of support we may see na then side and the way APC get. Then I ask myself, say, why is it that we need this kind of support we need to reflect during national elections? That is because we need to put much premium day for protective voting. And that is one weakness where we don't demonstrate on our side. As if, like I say, we just don't give up na the area then day. No, we shouldn't. Because we get people and they will genuinely believe in the cause of the APC party. And then people and they will only come out for show support and love for this party if they feel say they are protected by the structures of the party, the leadership of the party. And they should not be left on their own. Because like this woman would then go attack very recently, so we don't talk to. Because he gets someone in banana in the mouth. Then go attack him. Brutalize him. He got for take people like Doc for come up. What will they do as a party for take up some of their issues and they sometimes we not say the authorities, of course, the police and so many other institutions, they're in favor of the government, but we for continue for the test the law. Let it be on record. Say at some point, this was the actual way the APC party take for defending the supporters in another party of the country. Because no part of Sierra Leone belongs to any other person, but to every Sierra Leonean. So we get for stand up for make we they show say we are ready for protect we supporters. That's the only way we continue to give them hope. And me, you know, personally, I am not a fan of when Dr. Samura they go, every other person get for follow Dr. Samura behind. No. That's not for be with national strategy. May all man go walk to him people outside and sabi you go there, go work there. You know, go work there, get your people all together, and then you invite Dr. Samuel Akam for to address you people. That for be part of our strategy now. All man go work for you people. You invite the candidates, a candidate with the team, and can address them. Let it be a one-on-one campaign, door-to-door campaign. Not to now boku, you know, crowd export in Komaya go so. I'm not a fan of that kind of campaign strategy today. And some of we don't talk we get for talk say we get for change the methodology.
Precisely.
We get for change them. And that will be one of the angle in the way we they continue for penetrate at the Southeast. People will not say they are strong members there of the party. They should be seen by their own people around them. Let them feel protected, feel comfortable, and invite someone can. May we all take ownership of Sierra Leone and everywhere in Sierra Leone. If the incumbents they go on our own side, and then we allow them to talk to people who think say naturally they are APC supporters, we should be given that same privilege. May we self go and go talk to them. Elections is about ideas and and message. If you're not able to convince the people or give them a message, wait for make them vote for you, then you don't want anything about them voting for you in the first instance. So me believe say that for be part of a national move, that everybody may all mango, even we self some of camp, we will all going to constituency there. Now that we forgo work. May we continue the work day, and then Samoa will kind of we invite her now here in the car address with people. That's for be part of a national move. That's the only way we go able for penetrate at the Southeast. Because otherwise, our people, if we support us, then they feel left out, they feel abandoned. And if they feel abandoned, 10 chances to 1, somebody who can say, you see what they tell you now, una they be and then people and they no more. Where them go attack you, so who that can't up. You see them come around you, your family, can't join we. Now you will feel safe. And nobody wants to be hurt. And everybody wants to make sure say in your family they feel protected.
Yeah.
And if you ever put yourself out to support a candidate, then I think say we owe it to them that we should be out there and then giving them that protection. It should not just be left to people like Dr. Richard Conte and a few others. Where did they do that? No, it's a national party thing, and we should take ownership of that.
Definitely.
Thank you very much. We'll get one more question for Dr. Richard because he get forgot Mr. Conte. So Mixer.
Yeah. Comrade Dr. Richard Conte, over the years.
Present.
Good. You love that.
Thank you. You're welcome.
When it comes to election process, everybody knows say now you represent the party right now, ECSL, alongside
Mixer volume, please.
Alongside Comrade Ahmed Sisay.
Thank you.
You go able for tell viewers the waiting at some of the challenges the way they face whenever they go represent the party at the ECSL, and also when I don't get hold of the registered number of voters then correctly, when I don't get that listed, because now when we think about election, we also have to think about the strategy when then they play for rig this election in 2023. Do we have any mechanism in place for challenge some of those issues?
We still not get yet the disaggregated voter registration figure.
That's an issue. Okay, go ahead.
Don't ask for them repeatedly. Then still they use very flimsy excuses for not giving up. The so that they give, they want to say some people then get for transfer from one either to the other because of the election. So we no one forgive on a list just now. They want to turn around and say this. Very, very flimsy. Because we know that over the years, people they don't always they move around. It's normal, but there are very few people that they ask for transfer. Anyway, very few. Just a few people where maybe they contest and they ask for those transfers. So you cannot use that as a justification. And they not seem for say we as parties we need that information, but it's deliberate. They no say if we get that information, there is a lot we can do with it in terms of our planning and our level of preparedness for the election. So they push, but we don't escalate the issue to the level of the international community and to our domestic moral garage. So try to stress the fact, say we need that. One of the greatest challenges where we face at the PPLC now that of late, when it's bright, don't come out, and if there's right not there at PPLC, and Madam Claudia School not there at PPLC, and Songa of PMDC not there at PPLC, I'm virtually on my own.
My God.
when you take a position, then it is APC against the rest of those briefcase NGOs and those big political parties, and they're all paid for. But it's okay. But we still stand with ground, and we still always make sure say we drive home we concerns, and we raise with concerns, for example, about these membership cards the way they print, Then they say, oh, this membership card, they get security features and blah blah blah. But if you be careful, put all of those security features for their card here, for the better card now. Plus, you go use that card where you can hold a chair.
No way.
All of those features for now, it makes sense.
It doesn't.
Black and white in this day and age. They see the NCR in their card and compete with him. Would they spend about the same type of money for get them? That is speak volumes about the class where people what they think about quality. Mediocrity not for be an option again in this day and age.
No way.
And it's really unfortunate. I mean, me. It may not be the commissioner, I go shame for present that card. If me not be president, I go shame. Of course, if me, Richard Cotton, are president, no ECSL boss no go check and bring before me that kind of card today. Because there and then you lost your job. You know check certificate before me. Because now an international embarrassment. The other day, it don't be a basis for ridicule. That one Nigerian called me the show. The card for ridicule. They say all my face black. I mean, how you go say all we're not gonna yell at people again, even though despite the face black?
I swear to God.
But how can you do that? All my done black. We're not gonna yell at people again. But it's deliberate. It's all deliberate.
Okay. That
because they want for a sure say, and once they don't put all man black, and also the voters register certificate for cancer, all man get for black in the back. So it's not possible for make you able to see this person where they can for can vote and no say na in this or not in this. And since that then they print, they know how many they print, and they know whose name they print, and they know that they don't give. So they can give these cards to anybody, so go vote. And of course, when you go to the center, they get the policeman there, and they get the next people. So we are always a minority. But therefore, make sure say we become a strong and vibrant minority. I make appeal to Una in the diaspora. We don't write to Una.
Okay.
Ask say Una we know say we get for camp for the elections. Una send in Una names. So that we need people where we get for deploy strategically. At the hangar day. We need people who go get for deploy strategically, who will not say person no go buy them, person no go influence them, person no go manipulate them. Me no say the strategy where they intend for employ, now what they don't do 2007, 2012, 2018, ballot stuffing.
Yes.
No magic, no day.
No magic.
Use for tell me say you get 99% voter turnout in an election. If a person not die, person not sick, person not travel in 5 years, So it defy every reasoning where anybody can use for justify that. Nobody not incapacitated for whatever reason for making for go register 99% turnout is not possible. But we don't see say we get for ensure say we not allow them for do that. How we go about now for a strategic discussion at another level, not for this forum. But they also for say for now, let people then at the diaspora we get for there, let them make a known immediately that they become part of this team we get for do. Yeri Adams they talk about the diaspora. And he make one important point. He said people that they come as individuals from the diaspora and they can contest and as such they know the benefit from the influence with the diaspora they forget. Now one person will be very supportive of the 6th region that attend the diaspora summit now Ohio. The president attend them and bear at me on cost. Just because I'm convinced saying that the right way for go and I'm glad it don't happen. You're unfortunate, say the original founders we know the philosophy.
Yes.
And for able driver because of this team A, team whatever, because they don't remove them, they put in total novice them.
You just said it all.
When they face the challenges for moving forward. It's okay. I offer appeal to Adams, to Sean, and the others. You see, no sit down. Say you baby, where you don't invest so much in. The spoiler.
Yes.
Goat, you get for tote. Not see the poto, you left them. Then you back get for him. So I want to appeal to now, just like how some of we don't put everything behind we and don't come on board for support the process. When I just support them, they're not allowed them to fail because now when a baby, when I don't invest much in them, each time I think about this diaspora, I say, may the soul of my dear friend Abes rest in perfect rest.
Amen.
We are so passionate.
Yes.
About this, they were so. It was like their life.
Yes.
And I believe, say, even though not day to day, but wherever he is, I believe, say, when he knows, say, this sixth region don't come to fruition, Abes will smile because he invested so much into it. And I believe, say, wherever Sean day at the moment, even though they part of the system, but at least he feels satisfied that he contributes when they call it sixth region. But I believe, say, politics are lobbying, politics are influence.
Yes.
And I believe, say, the diaspora, if una be a bit more united and una colleagues them where they contest, una add una weight behind them. I think, say, when the Symbols Award Committee the meeting, they know, say, candidates A, B, C, D, and F are endorsed by the diaspora for make their representative. They don't count contest, they don't count force. You have to make them pull them over. But if we are left there as individuals, oh man, they go be orphan. He have for fet.
That's true.
He have for win fet, But if they get the full backing of the diaspora, because the diaspora, they contribute a lot to APC politics. Me know.
Yes.
Because I'm not saying that they contribute financially, they contribute morally to the APC. Even this two, they do so. We were there in Salona. I will not plenty. We get mind talks to how we talk so.
That's true.
That's will not plenty.
You're right.
They don't intimidate we. But when I feel free, when I still there in the system, in the society, where they allow to talk freely, express their opinions without any hindrance. Yeah. When you do it, the next day they don't go when you host, next day they don't under sweating in one corner, they deal with you. The next day they don't do this and that with you, they don't arrest you. Like me, today, because of this, they hold me, they say I take $11 million. Lock me up 5 days for nothing. Investigate me 3 years and half. Then can't write report say no, the money no loss. The money in a bank. You not be eating the money. I said, but I told you from the very first day, you still lock me up. But that is Sierra Leone for you. And these types of injustice, they happen all the time. And for others, when they hit the one time, they see them. They get mind they get for commot. But for me, I believe in, and within the limits of the law, I will always speak up my opinion, and I believe that are the best. So me and everybody, hey, this is not about Samura Kamara. It's not about Adams. It's not about anybody. It's about the APC. Let's all come on board.
Yes.
And victory for APC, so that APC under Samura Kamara rescue this country and put them back on the right trajectory for moving forward.
Wow.
Thank you very much. That was great explanation. Thank you so much, Dr. Conte. We're very much grateful for that explanation and for your intuition. Most of we don't understand today what's going on, but parts they will not understand as well. Also to you as well, Adam, for giving such a great explanation.
Adam,
yes, go ahead.
No, just a quick one on waiting on the
Doc,
advice way, Doc, for the diaspora for make we get them right. Thank you, Doc. Actually, after with the election done, privately, we still get people that way they reach out to some of we for advice. We advise them on the side, and I think there was a time when my understanding is then gets in the diaspora meeting, names were suggested. They say, listen, people in the way we think say they're a resource to the diaspora. We need for me we incorporate them and can help we. But again, the challenge is all again our party. Now we inability for make we rise above self and work with people the way we know say, then go add value without seeing them as competitors. Other man them, the other man and kick against them, and I said, no, but I'm not comfortable for go somewhere. Usai I go for go help genuinely,
Yes.
just when we get them right, and then somebody else is not comfortable with my presence. I rather I didn't me corner the serve me party in my own capacity, just like what we they give so back and forth. And we're doing it in our own way. Some of we belong to several committees. Just yesterday, another committee, we don't conclude a policy paper we admin at the secretary and our team did. We would submit to the Samoa campaign team for men and women incorporate into a manifesto and so many other things. The diaspora, we left a blueprint for them. I'm happy you made mention of people like Sean. Myself, Sean, and others, we were 7, and we were 7 within another committee where we write now documents there for them. That would have been the blueprint way now in for lay the foundation after they don't give the 6th region. How everything, including branches, from which structure to what structure, how everybody will get for work for make sure so we get them right. That document is lying down. Nobody never reach out to we for say, "Bo, we understand so now we don't get this document here. How can we make use of it? What we not go able to do for help we and guide?" But unfortunately, like I they say, when they suggest their names, then some person feel uncomfortable, and you can't force your way. Now they don't elect. We can only wish them the very best. And the diaspora is our baby. We fight for them back and forth. Took us how many years traveling here and there. And thanks to people in the Kunawobi Ngunana, Ohio Summit. My good friend and elder brother Abes, he's not here today, but he was one of those people. Unfortunately, God say you're not going to live for see now baby the way you don't fight for. And that's the reason why some of us we will really, really feel let down if we not get them right, because we fought very hard for it. Very, very hard for it. It's
We'll
just
get 'em right.
unfortunate no more. The internal rivalry sometimes can get the best out of it. But I hope people who listen and watch this program go get a second thought and understand. Say this is no longer about competition. This now for where we get some right for we party and make the diaspora function well. And you get areas then where you can compromise. You get areas there where you just cannot compromise. And one of which is the diaspora. Diaspora not to say where you compromise and say, might just go put this no more, not for make it right. No. You need people that will know what they do for make diaspora function well. Otherwise, it will just be the same thing all over the place. And I hope we go able for make we get a reflection on that. More will reach out to people that we genuinely where they know and they're a resource, including Dr. Mustafa Bangra in Australia, the outgoing chairman. He was also a member of that committee. So many of us where they're able for tap into their expertise and therefore make we guide them how they're able for fix them and get them right.
Thank you very much, Comrade Adams. Would I draw the show now to a close? Mixer, you get anything to say so we can wrap up?
Well, I just want for Dr. Richard Conte just release a message of hope to the viewers and listeners then with regards to the chances of the APC winning the 2023 June 24th elections. That will be your conclusion. 2-minute presentation. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mixer. Thank you, Fatia. Thanks, platform, for the opportunity where una give me for share this platform with my small brother Adams. Adams, you lost by me. Don't say I know the talk for that separate.
Adams not English.
But I want to really appreciate Una for the way Una they contribute to APC in come to power again in Sierra Leone. They at a crossroads.
Okay.
This country get side. Do we want to continue with much of the same misery, much of the same human rights abuse,
No.
much of the same wrecking of our economy, most of the same state capture, where the institutions function again independently, they always serve the interests of the people? We want to continue with that, or we want to get a sane society in which there is value for the human person, society in which the rights and privileges of the average citizen are being assured, the country in which everybody he express himself without fear or hindrance, so that in which all man can go to sleep, believing that you go wake up the next morning and see sunshine, in order for afraid, say, oh, they will come break into my house tonight because of their own political persuasion or otherwise. You know, a society in which we can stabilize, we are coming back and begin back for build we country upward. We need for re-engineer we country. We need for unify we country. Like what me as a unifier stand for.
Unifier.
We forget the right type of leadership with the right temperament, with the wherewithal, the experience, the stature, the everything, where the person needs for providing leadership for moving country forward. I believe say the APC gets a catalog of people where can provide that leadership. But for now, we believe say Samura Kamara, 90 people that don't believe say that the best person, and we all don't endorse her for provide that leadership for move forward. So now we all rally behind them and ensure that he provide the victory where we need, and we all work together for rescue this country and put them back, as I suppose, for being to the glory of God. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Comrade Adams. You want to just round up, please?
Right. Thank you, Fatia and Mixer. One for tell me, big brother and mentor, Dr. Conte. Plenty, thank you. You know, Doc, we'll catch up, sir. You know, and see, say we get back to London with the first from 8 points.
Over brunch.
I cannot believe this. You people in the smile. That's lovely. Go ahead.
You know, and the truth of the matter is, I think with people like you at the front, we are very much hopeful, you know, and that's not the hope we need for continue for Gitu. We support us. Genuinely, the people of Sierra Leone want to change. And change is only possible if we, you know, we, now the leaders and the party continue for guide and give them that hope that they are not left on their own, that we get forgiven that support where they need and continue to give the leadership where they need for Blaze, say the APC party under Dr. Samura Kamara go change the face of Sierra Leone. We know how difficult it is for we holding at the diaspora, where would they send we monthly support to families there. Even worse if you involve into a project. You know, you will buy one bag cement today, sometimes 240,000. By the next day, where you go then test it 260,000. Prices and everything just is skyrocket. Sierra Leone is draining, you know, and now we get for continue to give that support generally to the party. We know say there are challenges, but we get for embrace ourselves as a party and understand say the bigger picture here is Sierra Leone from within Sierra Leone through an APC government. No one person can do it on their own or go for people. We need everybody. And by so doing, we get for open arms to everybody. We should not be seeing each other as competitors or rivals anymore. The days of internal politics are gone. It's a national face we talk about too. We get for open arms and reach out to us genuinely for make we Dr. Samura to the finish line. He alone cannot do it by himself. He get for need every one of us as foot soldiers. And to some of we where they plan for go, I do wish we all a safe trip, and that time we make sure say when we go there, we go do what he was supposed, you know, for go do down there and help give that support to people in need. We don't see the marriages of inconvenience, but we should not underestimate them, just like putting doxy. Because again, when you opponent a plan, you got to go make sure say you think twice as hard for make you counter every bit of their strategy. It's a marriage of inconvenience, but again, if we left them just carelessly like that or underestimating, they can cause us harm. So more make sure say we are up to the task, and may we self reach out to people where we know say then self ready for make Sierra Leone change. The Dennis Bright, you know, the Femi Cole and so many others. Generally, these are people who want to change for Sierra Leone because for them all they see is Sierra Leone and nothing else other than that. So more we reach out to them people and work with them. You know, more we incorporate them into a national face of the campaign, make them see say it is not just an APC led thing, but it's a national semblance of a change we Sierra Leone need. So once more for telling thank you. We did campaigns and we will continue for the camp by and by us and when we're needed. Until I not say the program that them work sometimes, you know. But again, we'll try our best.
Thank you, comrade.
Thank you, Comrade Adams and Doc. And now, I just want to tell viewers and say, one of the reasons or the rationale for conducting this program on Sunday, when our flagship program, one of the election 2023 sensitization, now for come bring experts them where they can educate you now, and at least when they go home, when I need for take the message. Now I can give an analysis of everything that we don't discuss in this discussion today. We don't talk about, we bring in Dr. Richard Conte, where they serve, where they represent the APC currently with the ECSL PPRC. They don't tell me exactly about the challenges the way they face. And the only way they will overcome some of those challenges, they need support, not financially, holistic and moral support, prayers and everything for making overcome. Because they go for go sit down in that room, they eat alone, is surrounded by 4 people away and they against the APC. So you get for find them very hard. So it need more wisdom and prayers. So it don't tell me exactly the challenges the way they face, where it in that meeting room at the PPRC. Adams don't discuss now, community. Adams don't tell me exactly the role of the diaspora. They don't bring in issues them, and it don't highlight some key points them. What in feels the diaspora need for go do for support the party for win the 2022 June 24th election with Dr. Samura. They don't kick aside the concept of the me and the fear factor. The people in the diaspora waiting at the executive positions, do you want to kick out the fear factor in una and try for accommodate everybody who get ideas where they can work with the team, follow push the party. It's not about us, it's about the country right now. Now that's what they try for fight for. And Adams don't only, you stop you. They don't tell viewers, they also say the door-to-door strategy of campaign is very important. Meaning those who just feel say now when they go campaign with Dr. Samura after APC come to power, now they recognize no. Dr. Samura, no, you don't need for deal with Dr. Samura. Just like how Dr. Richard Conte identified so many people in our country, the way they go to because he was the only person at the time where they attack them people in the southeast. But you know the kind of people away in the can go. So now that make Adams try to tell everybody in this platform today say when you go Salon, go to for go meet your constituents them. For example, Adams come on na Poti area. You're not going to go follow Dr. Samura go na Mambolo. You're not going to go follow Dr. Samura go na Karine. You got to go talk to them people because you know say SLPP and other political parties members they that area they are free to. So in the go in presence is very important, and that was the message they try to send. Dr. Richard Conte also don't tell you about how we got for protect to vote them because we got challenges them, especially in an area where you talk about the ID card them now black faces them. If you don't go print ID card with a black face, what about the voter ID card, the paper now? The list, it have to be a blackface. They don't also make mention, say we're not able to forget all of the fully registered list from the ECS elite. That will be a challenge on way on side. And as a name go, the unifier, they don't talk to every comrade at the APC, every sympathizer of the APC, for make we come together, make we see reason, for make we penetrate now the southeast. They do and gradually, they not agree for talk about anything about the strategy because it's try for maintain imposition. Because anything where you talk like a policy statement. So a guide itself, guide viewers, invite the presenters then at this platform, you don't need to talk anything about that. So most importantly also, Adams don't talk about people with the community diaspora. Do ya? Would I listen to this program? Would I don't watch this program? Would I go for go replay them? When I talk to the diaspora leadership, make the see reason for bringing everybody on board, for make we go salon, for go support the party and Dr. Samura. Of course, the co-presenter don't explain everything will happen like what going to happen in the next coming weeks within the diaspora and the UK. And I go over to Rabat, I go for tell about the inauguration, I go for tell about the Youth Congress, then the event in Belgium, that I go left and gear and for can talk that one day. But over to you again, Dr. Richard Conte, would they tell you plenty thank you. You don't really demonstrate maturity, leadership. You and Comrade Adams, you are leaders, you are winners. We are not lose no side. We are ready for work together with the team. And this is why when the platform reach out to Una accept Una they can at this platform for can demonstrate Una leadership skills and sensitize people and guide the party and also the electorate for making a see reason for can join the APC political party. You guys are welcome to come here anytime from now when they bring Una come again. Thanks ever so much. We really appreciate you now. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So I will do the final say. I just want to say thank you very much to all we viewers online. You know, we've got YouTube, we've got Twitter, and we've got Facebook. Thank you all for watching. You're all welcome to this platform as usual, day in, day out. Una they join us, you know, come rain, come shine. Una there with we. We appreciate Una very, very well. We're glad you guys joined me. We say we're glad for get Una. And like my comrade said, Mixer, we will try for bring the most important people that can answer the question you ask, because some of them I can't answer it, he can't either. So we were trying to bring the most important people for able to answer most of the question they want to ask. You know, we they try with level best for highlights every single question and also for let the answer as much as possible. Also, like I say, I just want to tell we come with them, but here in the United Kingdom, our inauguration service is on the 29th of April, which is next week, Saturday, at Southeast London, Asylum Road. Most of us know that hall anyway. It's an Asylum Road in the southeast of London. So inauguration time will be from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Please make a great effort to join us. We will be online as well to showcase it for those who can't make it, and also for our viewers online, so they're not going to miss out. So everybody, every comrade, every APCN try to be at attendance and for be present. Also, Belgium, on the 28th of May, the APC Youth Wing Diaspora is then all them fundraising events in Belgium on the 28th in Brussels, Antwerp. Please, if you get time now, for join them. We also go showcase that in live as well. So for those of you who are not able for cam, who not able to see it online, so we don't want anybody to miss anything really. So we try for broadcast them as much as possible. But if not able for join them, the ticket I think is 20 general membership, and then entrance fee, and also £50 Patreon. I think that's including food and some drinks. So it's a fundraising event, so please participate. I can show our love for the APC party in Belgium on the 28th. I myself will try to be there. I will endeavor trying to be there. I'm not promising anything, but we will try to be there because we want to showcase it to you guys, you know. So please join us as well. Next week as well, we've got a show. We've got the lovely, the amazing Sweet Bonita. She will be here with the one and only Mixer. I'm going to be absent. I'm not here. I'm traveling. But in my absence, Sweet Bonita is here as always. She's amazing. My final message is, like I always say, if you want change in Sierra Leone, you have to vote for the APC party. It's simple. There's no argument. We can't argue about that.
No way.
If you want freedom of speech, if you want food, if you want, you know, accommodations are so expensive. Everything in Freetown is triple. Every day there's a different price. The price they quadruple. So if you want everything, if you want what you mean get during the Annis by Kuruma and more, please vote for the APC party. Please vote for Dr. Samura Kamara. He will make the changes you need. It's so needed in Sierra Leone. It's so needed. You know, SLPP has been in power, what, 5 years, 4 years, 5 years? It's like they've been in power forever. The sufferness, the intimidation, it's too much. I don't think anybody can take it. You know, people may hope so when SLPP come to power, they will bring change as the advocate. But to be honest, the only change they bring is intimidation, sufferness, bullying, harassment, everything you want to think about. That's what SLPP brought to us. So please, my people, my comrade, my fellow Sierra Leonean, you don't have to be APC for you to vote for APC. If you need change, you need your child's school fee to be paid, you need a good life, you need electricity, you need freedom of speech, you need water, you need anything. You saw what happened in 10 years, you know, when the APC party, Dr. Kuruma, was in power. You had it all. It might not be 100%, but you had up to 80%. Now, what have you got? Nothing. So we can't afford to have SLPP again. Otherwise, we will go minus. So please, my people, vote for APC. Vote for Dr. Samura Kamara on the 24th of June, 2023. You need change. Change is there for you. Thank you very much for watching. Good night and goodbye. And we love you all. We love you. Take care. Bye.
I love that kind of
Oh na 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 na. Say the way them be left the power to murder, not to say it. Plenty youth they smoke and go mad. I try they not to soybean day. The way this mommy they talk, the other mommy not to soybean day. The way politics them spoil, we try they I say not to soybean day. The way my dad they fly plenty, the other part not to soybean day. The way this